from the van.
Morning.
So Sombrita, as you guys all know, she was a stray dog. She probably came from a long line of stray dogs. Here you go, babe.
Oh, thanks, love.
Are you getting comfy with Danny? We've been hiding something from you guys and kind of gotten out of hand. Sombrita has been horribly resource guarding her food. She's always had enough food herself. I guess coming from a long line of stray dogs, she just has it ingrained in her that she kind of always has to make sure that she has enough food for herself. So you know how we always bring her to restaurants and stuff like that. She's been fine with people coming near us, but other dogs coming near us, she kind of lunges at them. Really, really not good. Échate. Muy bien. Muerta. We thought, okay, it's a table. The table is making her freaked out. So we were like, let's go get some food and we'll go eat at the water. Without a table, she won't really care. We started eating on this ledge next to the water. Danny noticed there was ants on the ledge, so we stood up, and Sombrita's leash was around my ankle because I was eating, so I didn't really want it on my hands while I was like trying to eat. And she was just laying down being good. So I figured it was no big deal, but some guy went by on a bike and his dog was following behind them on the bike. It was getting closer to us.
Yeah, I think the dog got a little closer probably.
Well, either way, it doesn't matter. She shouldn't have acted like this,
right.
But Sombrita started lunging at the dog. Did it with such force that she knocked me off of my feet and I fell.
Yeah, because Emily was like this and she had her on her ankle. She pulled you so fast that you went woof. And where you landed, there was a ledge right next to her head that if Emily's head would have hit that, ooh.
Yeah, because obviously my food went everywhere, so then she started eating it. Sombrita isn't defensive of her food around Graham. She doesn't do it towards Graham. She doesn't do it towards us or other people. It's literally just dogs. We have stopped bringing her to restaurants, so we started putting in some work here in the van. Okay, come. Sombrita, quieta. Siéntate. Muy bien, okay, come. Muy buena chica. What we're trying to do now is tell her that her food is safe. Doesn't need to guard her food because it's always there for her and there's always enough for her. She's not going to go hungry. So I've done a lot of research. She's doing really well inside the van. The next step, feed her outside without dogs around. If I can get her to stop eating outside and let her know, like, your food is still safe. No one is going to eat your food outside. It's like a work in progress every single day. It's sad because you never want to admit defeat and you never want to say I'm doing anything wrong. Just like ignoring it is doing something wrong, so we have to do something differently. Let's get this party started. Besides seeing this town, the entire reason we're here is to go and see this waterfall. And we don't really have that many days left in Brazil to cross the border with Uruguay. Kind of like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Turns out it's raining today. I don't want to just have a wasted day where we just sit in the van. We don't have that many days left, and it really feels like we have to make the most of this rainy day. We have so much to get done, so we might as well just do a day that we have to get things done. And then tomorrow we'll go to the waterfalls. We're going to go and get groceries. We're going to get easy and healthy stuff, but also not too much stuff because we have to cross the border. And I think that the border with Uruguay is pretty strict. The nice thing is that in this grocery store parking lot, there's also a laundromat.
Oi.
So we can go and get the groceries done and go to the laundromat in the same drive. Good thing, because we are both out of clothes and we're out of food. While we're at it, we can show you a little bit of this cute little German-inspired settlement town that we are in, Gramado. So much laundry, but we have to kind of pick and choose what we want to do because there's only 3 machines. What we're out of is pants, mostly, so I'm just going to take out all of the pants. The pants from the backpacking trip are so destroyed. If I pick out all the stuff that we always wear, then we'll be able to last a lot longer on just this minimal washing trip that we're doing. Oh, Sombrita's harness was so dirty. All right, let's go get this laundry done.
See here it says the soap are liberated automatically.
Ah, free soap.
I mean, that's how I understand it.
Okay, yeah, Google Translate that.
here, I guess we choose Var 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, you can do that?
Nice.
Oh, what? That's pretty good.
$10. $11 actually.
For 3 different washes. This is actually amazing, like how well this works.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, hell yeah.
What?
Good work.
This is so high tech.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you miss us? We were gone for about 2 minutes.
waiting for us to go in this pooper.
Oh, good boy. Thanks for waiting for us to go in your bathroom, buddy. Alright, we're gonna go grocery shopping in a second, but before we go grocery shopping, I'm gonna do an inventory to see what we actually still have here, because I feel like we keep buying stuff. We're not throwing anything away. I feel like we have like 2 bags of rice here, 2 bags of pasta, stuff like that, so I just want to make sure we're not getting extra stuff, especially because we're gonna be crossing the border. So we're just gonna buy what we need this time, and we also want to make it a pretty quick shopping trip. It's important to make sure we see what we got here. Plenty of tea. Too much yerba. We've got too much granola, lots and lots of tapioca, TVP and farofa, 2 ramens, Brazil nuts, sugar, popcorn, another thing of yerba, rice, lots and lots of tortillas. So based on the stuff that I'm seeing right here, actually there's another spot that I should look and see if we have more stuff. The veg is what we really need. It's just that we were cooking on this. So cooking on this, you really like rice and beans. Pasta is the easiest. Making potatoes on it is kind of difficult. Well, we can get carrots and cut them up for on the road. Ooh, if they have hummus. Oh. All right, we're gonna go change the laundry. Let's put them in the dryer. This is an art that we haven't had to do because lots of places just do the laundry for us, which honestly, not super into. I really don't like when people do my laundry, but that's the only way it goes sometimes in South America. Us doing our own laundry here is actually really, really nice. But now we have to hang it up. I love hanging up our own stuff because I feel like it lasts longer whenever it doesn't go through the dryer. Ooh, nice and warm, nice and warm. All right. Let's get to folding here. At least they're all warm. Good morning. We checked out this really, really cool waterfall. Actually, we thought it was going to be a little bit cooler, but it's kind of like here in Brazil that nature spots, big nature spots, are a little bit tamer maybe. These nature spots just have walkways, and then they also have like photographers there that like take your picture if you want to pay extra. Kind of silly things.
Yeah, but it's kind of the key takeaway about Brazil, that it's way more built up than we expected, way more developed, you know. Even the waterfall was like $30 for 2 people, and then they have elevators up to observation decks and, you know, fancy.
At least the people dress fancier. I mean, what I would normally wear to go to a waterfall is like hiking shoes, comfortable footwear, and, you know, like maybe leggings or hiking pants, but people were dressed up in skirts and heels, and I guess I'm just not really used to it. Being more of a kind of adventure outdoors person, that was like kind of a culture shock. So whenever we were getting ready, I like looked outside and I saw all these people in like really fancy clothes. I got changed to look more normal. So yeah, the waterfall was really beautiful though, and I'm glad we got to see it. I just thought that it was going to be a little bit more in nature and not just concrete trail. And after the waterfall, we wanted to then go to a place to eat. All right, so this is really hard to talk about because we're both super duper grossed out about it.
Oof.
Okay. Come here, buddy. So we went to this restaurant, and we went there because they had a whole vegan page. So I was really excited. I ordered a mushroom risotto, and Danny got, I think, like a steak or something. And we also got polenta fries. And the polenta fries were super tasty, but a little bit soggy, I must admit. Next came out our food, and my food was like so terrible. It tasted like raw onions, like they didn't even try and cook the onions, but it wasn't creamy like a risotto should be. It was super weird. So I'm not a person to send it back. Well, whatever, I'll just like have a couple bites and I'll wrap it up, and then I'll take it and I'll put spices in it later and reheat it. Until I looked down at my plate and I saw there was a piece of used gum on my plate, and I was like mortified. So I just got up and I went to the kitchen, and what's going on here? Like, this is disgusting. Like, why is this on my plate? Well, she was apologetic. It was really hard to communicate, and they kind of like refused to use Google Translate. Like, we showed them our phone, like, this is Google, you know, can you please write something in it? And they were kind of like a little bit dismissive about using it, and I was like, I don't know what you're saying. We don't understand you. And they were trying to speak very low because they don't want other people around them knowing that I was just served a plate with used gum on it. And let me tell you how the plate looked. So it was like a bowl. Under the bowl was another plate, and on that plate is where the piece of gum was. So like, it's not like the piece of gum touched the food or anything. So I was like, I just wanted the check and I want to leave. She came over and she did Google Translate, like, there was just a problem in the kitchen and we're trying to fix it. The guy was just like, yeah, I'm sorry, we're sorry. And he said, oh, it's free. So that was really nice that they gave the whole meal to us for free. I really didn't expect them to give anything to us for free. Well, I kind of figured out that I think they just reserved me someone else's food that they sent back, because honestly, it was the worst tasting meal I've ever gotten. Yeah, I think that another person sent this food back and then they reserved it to me whenever I ordered it, and didn't notice that there was a piece of used gum on it. So then I got the plate that someone sent back because it tasted horrible. If that person had an illness, we could get that illness now. Even if they gave it to us for free, that is like 100% a health hazard.
Maybe you need some support animals. Why don't you come check this out?
Aww, look at you three.
Yeah, I think they're happy we took them for a walk. For a walk at the beach.
What about you?
Oh, we are over it. We're heading to Uruguay. We're tired of it. I mean, Brazil has been awesome.
I really love Brazil.
And even on the way out, you know, I was able to check out this mega skate park. This is the biggest skate park I've seen in a long time. You know, Brazil has had a lot of great things, and that's been basically every place we've gone in Brazil. Like, Brazil is super fancy. It's also made me more appreciative of what we have in the USA in terms of the national forest, the BLM land, all these public random roads that go to the middle of nowhere. We're getting excited to head back to the States. Super excited to enter Uruguay. We're gonna try today. Pretty crazy what happened there, and a big bummer. So when it comes to heading to Uruguay, of course, there's a bit of paperwork that must be done, but we have these papers we did in Argentina. We
thought that they were expiring this week, but they might have actually expired yesterday, because there's a test that they have somebody to do, a blood test, and it's valid for 60 days. We thought that the paperwork was valid for 60 days, but it's actually the test that is valid for 60 days.
So it's like 5 more hours to the border, but it looks like it's 24 hours, so it could be an exciting day. See if they accept this paperwork. If not, see if there's a vet there.
So yeah, we are heading out of Brazil. I do want to say that I really love Brazil, and I love the Brazilian food. We have eaten out so many times and everything went well, but at the same time I'm also like very travel fatigued, so that was kind of a punch in the gut. Really tired of constantly looking for a place to stay, a place to go to the bathroom, a place to shower, and
almost 5 years in this van, guys.
As soon as we get to the US, I'd like to get a bathroom for the van. So while we head to the border, make sure to let us know what you think about this video and subscribe. If you'd like to support us some more, head over to our Patreon. We'll see you there.